Hey guys, so recently I saw a list of old-fashioned cowboy names, and that got me to thinking we really need an updated list of some modern-sounding cowboy names, because cowboy names are cool. They're so rugged, and we picture them as grounded, mysterious people. So I've put together a list, to the best of my abilities and my own opinion, of 10 modern boy names and 10 modern girl names. But I'd love to hear your feedback and read your comments about these names and what you think of them and if they fit the bill. So the first one is Wyatt, and I know Wyatt Earp, he's an old-fashioned cowboy, but I've never really seen a lot of cowboys named Wyatt. So I feel like even though it is a popular name, to me this is a modern cowboy name because it does hail back to Wyatt Earp, but it does seem fresh at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me. Number 2 is Tobin. And to me this is the quintessential cowboy name. It's cool, it's rugged, yet it has this air of mystery about it that just makes it such a cool name. And if you wanted to stretch it, you could use the nickname Ben for it, which cowboys tend to like short and sweet names. Number 3 is Gentry. I think Gentry is way cool. I can picture on a cute young baby cowboy and right on up to an old cowboy playing cards in a saloon. I just think it's cool. Number 4 is Leland, and I have seen this on some, preppier boys, but I just find this very, very cowboy. Lee, the nickname Lee and the name Lee, I've seen on a lot of cowboys, and I just feel like this is a more modern, updated version of that. Number 5 is Lyle, and the name Lyle to me I love, but I almost can't help not saying it with a twang. Lyle. It's just totally cowboy to me, and I think it's so cool. Number 6 is Boone, which is short, sweet, to the point, reminds me of Daniel Boone. I can totally see a cowboy named Boone. The rough and tough guy that ladies swoon over. Number 7 is Colt, and Colt is actually what a male horse is. A male foal is a colt. And to me, how can you get more of a perfect cowboy name than Colt? And 8 is Levi. I love Levi. It's old-fashioned, it's grounded, but you also think of the very rugged jeans. Number 9 is Destry, and I feel like this is a nice update to Dusty, which Dusty, very popular cowboy name, in my opinion. But what's neat about Destry is it actually means horsekeeper, so I thought that was really cool. And number 10 is Roper, a cool occupational name which is at the trend right now, but completely fits into the cowboys, and I would love to meet a little baby cowboy named Roper. For the girls, the first one is Autry. Jean Autry was really cool, and a lot of guys were named Jean, but I don't feel like Autry has gotten a lot of attention, and yet I feel it fits right in with Audrey and Aubrey, but it just has that very antique-y quality about it. It's just cool, and I feel like it needs to be pulled off and dusted off and used. The next one is Laramie, and Laramie is actually a western town, but I feel like it's ready to be used. It has so many cool nicknames you could use, like Mimi, and even, Larry. I could see a girl being nicknamed Larry. I find it very cowboy, maybe because it's very similar to the word lariat, which is a rope. I don't know. What do you guys think? Number 3 is Prairie, and, this is on the list for obvious reasons, but I think Prairie is really sweet. It's actually been getting a lot of attention lately. It's a beautiful nature name, and I feel like this definitely should be considered more. Number 4 is Shiloh, and I think this name is really, really pretty. It's like Levi. It's grounded. It's a biblical name. But I could see a tough cowgirl with a sensitive side named Shiloh. I find Shiloh a get her done name, which is what a cowgirl is. Number 5 is Harlow. I find Harlow very feminine, but like Shiloh, it just has that rugged edge to it. And I could see a cowgirl proudly naming the name Harlow. Number 6 is Sedona, and I added this to the list for the same reasons as Prairie. Sedona is such a pretty name, but I love how you could use the nickname Sadie. And Sadie is an old-fashioned cowgirl name, but it could be updated with Sedona, the full name Sedona, if you wanted to do that. I think that's really pretty. Number 7 is Baylor. I think Baylor is so cool. You could use the nickname Bay, which is actually the color of a horse, but I feel like it's a nice update to Taylor, which has been way overused. But the neat thing about Baylor is it means horse trainer, so I thought that was kind of neat. The next one is Philippa. And Philippa, you're probably thinking, how is that a rugged cowgirl name? But I added it for 2 reasons. One, it means lover of horses, which I think is cool. But for some reason, I could picture a cowgirl named Philippa that everybody calls Flip. And I don't know why I get a kick out of that. I just think that's so neat. What do you guys think? Number 9 is Scout. And celebrities have used this name, and obviously we all think of To Kill a Mockingbird. But Scout to me is short, sweet, to the point, and yet very lovable, which to me is exactly what a cowgirl is. And number 10 is Susanna. And it's very, very feminine like Philippa, but you can use the nickname Susie, which is very, very cowgirl, very sweet. And I can just picture cowboys singing "Oh Susanna." So I love this name. So these are my 20 modern cowgirl names. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I look forward to reading your comments about them. And I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll talk to you later.